CSO-SUN says it will be difficult to deal with starvation in the drought-stricken southern province without advanced agriculture technologies. CSO-SUN Country Director Matthews Muhuru has told Diamond News that the drought, coupled with poor implementation of the FISI program, is a total disaster. Mr. Muhuru has since called on governments to enhance relief food distribution and facilitate effective irrigation systems in all drought-prone areas. He has further encouraged governments to review the FISI program and incentivize it with drought-tolerant crops instead of maize. Earlier this month, Chief Chikanta of the Tonga-speaking people expressed fear of looming hunger in southern province following the drought, which has caused most crops, especially maize, to wilt.
Hunger cases that we've started seeing as Zambia, it's time for us as a nation to realize that, this is not going to help us in addressing the high rates of malnutrition, especially when it comes to looking at young children that actually are at high risk of getting stunted. And going forward as a long-term measure, the country needs to look at investments in things that would support, our agriculture and crop production. We need to have irrigation systems in place in all regions where we know that the rain has been failing, because this will aid, the food production in those regions. And also we need to change the over-reliance on crops such as maize that have been failing, and that would actually put people in a misery because their crops would have failed and they would not have food, and the worst affected in the family would be the children, especially those that are under the age of 5, because they will be stunted and the effects are actually irreversible. So we need to look at the country and see where the government can actually put dams that can support sustainable agriculture throughout the year. And also we need to look at regions that can grow other drought-tolerant crops such as sorghum and be the focus for those particular regions. And in other places where maize can grow, probably we might need to scale up the production of maize in those areas.
In court news, another state